Life has its ups and downs, and wouldn't you like to know what we have in store for you for 2011? Well, we have the good fortune of having celebrity astrologer Sandeep Kochhar right here in the Bay Area, all the way from India. He's one of the celebrity astrologers that has had the most number of television programs in India. That's 1,500 shows on astrology. So please welcome Sandeep Kochhar. Sandeep, welcome to the Bay Area. It's really nice to have you here. So what brings you to the Bay this time?
Thank you so much, Kavita, and it's my pleasure to be here. And being a brand ambassador for a cause, this is my responsibility and an opportunity to discover something new and pull people towards this noble cause. I am the brand ambassador for the J.J. Valaya Free Spirit Foundation. This is for underprivileged girl child,
Yes.
and we are trying to explore different ways to help people who are underprivileged.
Well, it's really a great cause and glad you're here. So have you had a chance to look around San Francisco and see the beautiful sights?
Yeah, it is. I guess it's one of the most beautiful places on the earth, and I'm really enjoying my stay. And it's really a beautiful weather as well.
Great, thank you. And I know that you've been in the Limca Book of World Records. What is that?
I have completed 1,500 episodes till now, and it is probably one of the longest running television astrology show. It's a daily show. It started more than 4 years back, and this has been registered into the Limca Book of Records.
Okay.
And because no other astrologer had done a show for any international channel.
What is astrology and how do you explain the science?
Yes, that is the answer. Astrology is a science, and it is not only a science, it is a divine science, because it is from the Vedas.
Okay.
So they call it the light of God. Jyotish, Ish is God and Jyoti is light. This is the light of God. No one astrologer can claim to change anything on this earth, because that is the destiny which we have to follow. But astrology helps you to take the guidance, to take the right decision at the right time, and to discover yourself, because every human being has some good and bad points. So if an astrologer who is a stranger to you, and if he has a capacity to tell something about you, good or bad, then you will try to understand it. You will try to change yourself a bit, and it will help you to change your life.
I know you have a very sensitive approach to astrology. There's a lot of times when people say, okay, Pandit ji ne ya astrologer ne ye bol diya, so it really impacted my life, or I took it very heavily. So how do you manage to tell people the right advice, but something that they don't take it to their heart and go in the negative direction?
It's a very good question, Kavita, because I always say astrology is 100% right. Astrologers can 100% wrong. Because it is all about individual. Because it depends on the chart of the astrologer as well.
Okay.
How good or bad he is, or how negative or positive the person is.
Okay.
So according to me, astrology always helps us to understand the things. And if any astrologer who is a negative astrologer in that way, because astrologer mostly what they do, they will try to put some fear on you, put some pressure on you, so that you will depend on that person, and then he will take you for a ride, which is not a good thing.
Puja
Because
karao.
yes, I will sell stone, this will be good for you, or I will do a puja for you, or somebody has done something on you. According to me, every human being has a capacity to overcome anything negative which any planet can influence, and that can be done through your prayers, through your meditation, through your mantras. So if you can look within, that will help you to grow.
Okay.
And then you go above astrology, because astrology is at that level, spirituality is here. So people who go above that, they don't need any astrology. And I really work on that, because as I've said, it's a divine science. So if you know your weaknesses, and if you try to come over it with your prayers, obviously, then definitely you lead a better life.
Yeah. बताइए कि a lot of people talk about relationships in the fact of being manglik. बहुत चर्चा चलती है कि मैं मंगलिक हूँ, दूसरे पर्सन को भी मंगलिक होना चाहिए कि नहीं, उसके बारे में बताइए.
देखिए, ज़रूरी नहीं है. If you want to get married to a person who is not a manglik, you can go ahead. अगर आपको 2 शादी करनी है.
What does it mean actually?
It was a joke. What I'm saying is, अगर आप मांगलिक हैं, तो you have to marry a person who is a manglik.
Okay.
नहीं तो 2 हो जाएंगी. तो
Okay.
because Mars has a capacity to break any kind of relationship.
Okay.
तो मंगल के पास वो ताकत है, it can break anything. तो this is very very important.
अब ये बताइए कि एक 7 year cycle होता है, उसको 7.5 ही कहते हैं, उसके बारे वो क्या होता है?
देखिए 7.5 years, and as the name reflects, 7.5 is 7.5 साल. When Saturn transit, technically बता रहा हूँ, हर planet है अपनी स्पीड से घूमता है ऊपर zodiac में, तो वो 2.5 years one sign before moon, 2.5 years over the moon, and 2.5 years after the moon. ये जो 3 ट्रांजिशन सैटर्न के होते हैं आपके मून साइन से.
Okay.
तो वो क्या करते हैं, मून इज माइंड एंड सैटर्न इज अ प्लैनेट विच हैज अ कैपेसिटी टू इन्फ्लुएंस योर माइंड इन ए नेगेटिव वे. तो क्या होता है कि स्ट्रेस बढ़ जाता है. तो लोग डर जाते हैं, और डर इसलिए भी जाते हैं क्योंकि एस्ट्रोलॉजर डरा देते हैं कि आपका 7.5 शुरू होने वाला है, या 7.5 चल रहा है, अब तो आपकी बैंड बज जाएगी. which is not good. Because I've seen people becoming multimillionaires during साढ़े साथी, क्योंकि साढ़े साथी mean more responsibility.
Okay.
So when you are growing, you are getting more stress in life. You know that? तो वो I take it as a good stress, क्योंकि आप घर में बैठे हैं without a job, you are stressed out, or you have multiple things to do in life. So that is again a stress, but that is a good stress. So take it in a positive way.
The other general questions about astrology besides relationships are, you know, मेरे को घर मिलेगा कि नहीं, बच्चे कब होंगे, finances क्या है, आजकल यहाँ पर सबकी jobs में बैंड बजा हुआ है, तो jobs का क्या हाल है?
That was my dialogue, yes.
हाँ. Did I take your dialogue?
No, just joking, yeah.
But yeah, jobs और finances, मकानों का बैंड बजा हुआ है area में, stocks तो ऊपर नीचे चल रहे हैं, gold सबका ऊपर हो गया है, तो उसके बारे में बात कीजिए.
देखिए, वो कहते हैं कि नानक दुखिया सब संसार. ये जो जब आप पैदा हुए हैं तो ऑल दीज थिंग आर देयर, यू नो, ऑल द टाइम. सालों से चला रहा है, सालों तक चलता रहेगा. किसी की शादी नहीं हुई तो वो परेशान है, जिसकी हो गई वो भी परेशान है. तो देयर इज़ नो लिमिट टू दिस, यू नो, वरीज. तो उसके लिए भी मैंने 2 लाइन लिखी थी कि ज़िंदगी में मुस्कुराने की आदत ज़रूर डालो. ज़िंदगी में मुस्कुराने की आदत ज़रूर डालो, द वे यू आर डूइंग. और ना मिले कोई वजह तो आईना ही देख डालो. दैट मीन्स अपने आप के ऊपर मुस्कुराइए कि आप क्या कर रहे हैं, क्यों आप पैदा हुए हैं और आपका क्या पर्पस है लाइफ में. वाई यू आर कन्फ्यूज्ड, वाई यू आर स्ट्रेस आउट, जस्ट हैव फेथ इन योरसेल्फ. क्योंकि देखिए, अप एंड डाउन इज अ पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ. जो ऊपर जाएगा नीचे भी आएगा, और नीचे वाला ऊपर जाएगा, सुबह के बाद रात के बाद सुबह भी होगी. तो दैट इज़ अ जनरल नेचर का रूल है. तो ग्लोबल रिसेशन किसी ने भी प्रेडिक्ट नहीं किया था, यू नो. और एवरीबडी यूज्ड टू स्पेंड द लाइफ इन लविश वे ऑल ओवर द ग्लोब. There are few places like India जो recession proof हुआ, because वहाँ पे spending ability is different from here. You know, they don't have bigger money than Americans, but they have a different way of spending it. वहाँ पे credit card का उतना use नहीं करते हैं. They like to spend with their own money, जो भी saving होता है. यहाँ पे क्या होता है, it is all more on plastic. तो हम एक illusion वाले उसमें चल रहे थे. तो this recession has helped everyone now to change their habits. You know, it is a nature's way to correct. So this now things are improving, because nothing is permanent in life but change. तो recession भी permanent नहीं है. Things are improving in the right direction. और यहाँ से ज़िंदगी बदलने वाली है. But now it has helped us to plan it in a different way, and I think we have become better individuals.
Okay, very nice to hear about that. Thank you, Sandeep ji, for coming here all the way from India
You're
to
welcome.
the Bay Area. And I think the audience really learned a lot. I know I learned a lot from this episode.
Thank you so much, Kavita, and I'm really honored, and I really feel good about it, because there has to be a passion first, and life is all about living. You know, we have a lot of fear in mind, we have a lot of anxieties, and we have a lot of aspirations also. But astrology is a wonderful tool which will help you to plan your life, which will give you a guidance, which can become your best friend, and you can lead a life which is a happy life. So this is my passion first all the time, and I really enjoy it, because you become responsible towards a life, and you have the capacity to change the mindset which will help them to grow in a positive way.
Wonderful. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I hope you enjoyed this episode with Sandeep Kochar, celebrity astrologer. Until next week, we'll come back with another episode on astrology and, of course, predictions for 2011. Until I see you next week, I'm your host, Kavita. Have a great week.